Hello, I'm Elgato, welcome back to the video. So Minecraft is one of the most successful and well-known brands in the world at this point, which might make you question why I'm going to be talking about their naming problem, because all of the controversies and all of the problems of Minecraft are nothing to do with the name, right? Well, that's actually not the case. As far as I can see, pretty much every huge problem that Minecraft faces in the present day is actually indirectly related to their name, and I wanted to spend this video talking about that because I know it's going to be controversial. I know I might hurt the feelings of a few people at Microsoft or in the marketing department at Microsoft, but it is something I wanted to go through because I think a lot of problems could be fixed if Mojang were just a little bit more careful with the names that they chose for stuff. So again, hopefully you'll enjoy this one, and despite the controversy, again, it's designed to be constructive, it's designed to help Mojang out, but it is also designed to point the issues at Minecraft that really, dive into what the problem with the game is. So let's start with the first thing, which is going to obviously have to be Minecraft, the name itself, the game and the name of it, and that seems like it's pretty simple on the surface, but again, you're probably subscribed to this channel because you know a fair amount about Minecraft. If you ask the average person, one of the 150 million people, by the way, that have bought Minecraft, it's the second best-selling game of all time. If you ask them what platforms Minecraft is on or what they're playing, just Minecraft on, then you would get a lot of different answers. Some people would say, oh yeah, that's the game that's available on the PC, and then maybe a console after that. But a lot of people might just say the PC because they're only familiar with the Java version from years back. A lot of people, if they're younger especially, they'd be like, oh yeah, that's the game that's on the iPad or something like that. They list a particular platform right there. And then some people might say, oh yeah, it's available on all the different platforms at once. They're all cross-playable, which isn't quite true because there are some platforms outside of that. The PlayStation 4, the Java, and all the old-gen consoles come to mind. And my first point there is the fact that everyone sees something different when they picture Minecraft, despite the fact that Minecraft actually refers to only the ones that run on the phones, the tablets, also referring to the PC version, the Windows 10 I should say, and also referring to the Xbox and Switch only. That's Minecraft, everything else is Minecraft, and then it's an edition name. There's the Java edition now, and there is the, obviously the PS4 edition, etc. And this leads to the really weird situation where what people refer to is almost flipped to what the game actually is. When people say Minecraft, they often are just talking about the Java version sometimes, and the Java version is officially called Minecraft Java Edition. If you call that Minecraft Java Edition, that's not lining up with what the actual game itself is, and basically what I'm saying here is they implemented a naming system which is flipped to what everyone actually calls the game. People call, Minecraft Bedrock, Minecraft Pocket Edition, so there's 3 sets of names for that. There's Minecraft Pocket Edition, there's Minecraft Bedrock, and there's just Minecraft as a whole. Basically what I'm trying to say here is the name system they picked for Minecraft, where Minecraft was the cross-platform game and the other versions were separate, it, maybe had some theory, great theory on paper, and maybe in a long enough period of time it will all work out. However, right now, even a year after they've decided the name, even a year after it's been in the game itself, like if you load up any Minecraft game, it'll say Minecraft or the edition, despite that fact, there is still just a huge amount of confusion around it, and that's why I'd say there is a naming problem. When you come up with a name system that people can't follow and people don't follow, then it doesn't really work as a system, does it? And yeah, because of that, and I think mostly because of the fact that they changed the name, twice within 2 years. They went from having it be Minecraft Pocket Edition to, and also Minecraft Windows 10 to Minecraft Bedrock to Minecraft. A lot of people still don't call it Minecraft Bedrock. A lot of people call it Minecraft Bedrock, and there's this huge confusion, and that's what I'm saying here. The first Minecraft naming problem is they couldn't pick a system that everyone agreed on. I think honestly, creating a new Minecraft name, it was a dangerous idea, but it might have worked. Creating like a nickname that people could unofficially use, like Minecraft Better Together to describe all of those versions. There's all these different ideas as to how they could have done it, but it seems like none of them stuck. Again, I could immediately tell when it first came out, I was like, ooh, I don't know if people are going to use that, and it seemed like people did not. So that is a naming issue, and that's before we even start to, get off the fact that there's 2 versions of Minecraft on Xbox, and one is Minecraft Xbox Edition, one is Minecraft that's on the Xbox, and, same with Switch, Minecraft on Switch or Minecraft Switch Edition. There's all these issues that I feel like could have been easily fixed by having, like, either a temporary nickname or just officially calling it Minecraft Cross-Platform or Minecraft X-Play or X-Platform. I'm not the marketing guy, I'm just saying, on the surface, there you go, and a lot of people still do call it Minecraft Better Together, so just add a 4th name to the mix. Let's talk about the second, kind of issue that Minecraft has. Again, it seems like it's a different issue, but it really comes down to the name, and that is Minecraft on Earth. Minecraft on Earth is a really interesting show. I feel like, they have issues with how they market it, but I'm sure, they've worked out their demographic. They've worked out that Minecraft on Earth is, like, perfectly aimed at them. People criticize it for cringe, but I'm sure, there's a certain age group where that's, like, just what they enjoy. I feel like a perfect family show shouldn't have, like, those, air quotes, cringe moments, but whatever you want to say, that's a issue of Minecraft on Earth. But Minecraft on Earth as a show, it has a lot of great things going for it. However, calling it Minecraft on Earth is the reason people don't like it. Minecraft on Earth is still one of the more hated concepts in the franchise, and people still sigh when they're like, oh, is this a Minecraft on Earth here? They're like, oh, I guess that's a thing that's happening. But the truth is, the show itself actually pretty good. It's a really, interesting thing. I'm looking forward to this year, hearing about what Jeb has to say, but a lot of people are not, especially the people who aspired at one point in their life to go to a Minecon. Why do they hate Minecraft on Earth? Because they took took the Minecon name, this is a convention held in real life where they went and met people and then did some panels and stuff, and then they took it and turned it into a 1.5 hour show that you can only watch on the internet. There are some events you could go watch that, but basically they turned a convention into a live show. They took a weekend-long event, like 2 full days, 48 hours, condensed into an hour and a half without a lot of the core things, because obviously when you take 48 hours worth of anything and try and turn it in an hour and a half, you're going to lose a lot of the stuff along the way. And basically the thing that made people upset is the fact that when they hear about Minecon, they expect the first thing, but what Minecon is being sold as is the second thing. And I don't even understand this entirely. Like, it seemed like it might have been a good way to try and boost the views of Minecon Earth, because it's like the Minecon, but you can go view it. But I don't think anyone who wanted to go see the show is then consoled by being able to watch it online. I think maybe there are a few people out there that are like, yeah, it's free now because you'll watch it in an internet video instead. But the reality is everyone knows there's not really much for link here. It feels like, like people are upset because it's a worse version of Minecon. But even though it's a great show in its own right, it's not a good Minecon. It's not a good physical event because it's not physical. It's not a great opportunity to meet people because you don't meet people. It's an online event. It's not a great opportunity to see panels and live stuff and, see stuff like that because there's none of that. It's just a scripted, staged 1.5 hour show. And what I'm trying to say here is that by using the Minecon name, rather than retiring the Minecon name, coming up with something, like a new name and then a new kind of concept saying, this is going to be better than Minecon. Sorry, we cancelled that, but we have something new. Instead, they're like, guess what? Minecon is continuing, but it's just going to be a little bit different. It's going to be more equal for everyone. Anyone can go to Minecon. It's going to be the greatest thing in the world. And the way that we've done that is by making it online. Then people are like, wait, you made it online? And it's like, wow, that's going to be a long 2-day stream. No, it's also only an hour and a bit online. And also, there's not going to be any of the normal stuff. And it's like, so why call it a Minecon? The people still are upset about Minecon because they're picturing the event that they either only went to once or they never got to go to. They're excited about the capes or whatever else. By not having any of the key features of Minecon, one of their most successful ideas is still hated by people because of the fact that they're like, this is being sold to me as a Minecon. And yeah, I think maybe, again, I think this must have been like someone in marketing was like, guess what? If we just call this Minecon, then a lot of people will latch onto it and it has that huge benefit there. But that is why there's a huge controversy around it. By just picking a different name, they could have avoided all of this, but they didn't, and that's why Minecraft has a naming problem, and Minecon is one of the big problems of that. So next up we have Minecraft, the company that makes it. So who makes Minecraft, you might say? Mojang makes Minecraft, except really the answer to that question depends on which version of the game you're talking about. Mojang makes the Java version of the game, except Mojang also makes the Bedrock version of the game, and the reason that that's confusing is because the Mojang team that works on the Bedrock version of the game, they're situated inside the Microsoft office, and they sometimes call themselves the Microsoft gaming team, and sometimes they call themselves the Minecraft developers, and sometimes they're Mojang. There's this very confusing mixture of all of those titles, and yeah, because of this same thing of like trying to rebrand, but then not, it seems, all the way doing it, there is a Minecraft headquarters at Microsoft where Mojang is situated while they make Minecraft, but not everyone who works there is a Mojang employee. There's a lot of Microsoft employees, a lot of people who work at Mojang who just say they're Microsoft employees, and they work on Minecraft as well. Again, try and wrap your head around that one. It's confusing, and it's not the biggest of deals because you don't need to know who makes Minecraft, but that's why, there is these confusions as to like, who's working on the game again? You work at Microsoft, or are you, and basically, yeah, some of that is because of the legacy of like when Microsoft bought Mojang. I imagine they wanted to have the, the thing of like leaving it as intact as possible, and they still have done that for the most part. They leave alone the Java version, and they work as much as they can on the Bedrock. They hire a lot of developers, but then working out what to call them seems to be something that's different all over the place. The message is not consistent, and because of that, the name is extra confusing. And also, while we're speaking of, messaging being confusing, and one of the worst picked names, in my opinion, that has caused a whole controversy in and of itself, because Minecraft has microtransactions, right? Except it has a pretty solid microtransaction system. I've said this before, but as far as the content system goes, it's great because it gives money to the people who make the maps. It is always entirely optional, unlike most games where there's always pressure towards it. They try not to do that too much in Minecraft. There's all these positive things about how Minecraft implemented microtransactions. However, the fact that they called the currency you use Minecoins, the fact that they used a currency, already quite questionable, but then calling it Minecoins and then giving it the same kind of icons that every other game had to illustrate, you can buy more for this price. Seriously, that image goes around and it makes people sick. They're like, they've ruined Minecraft. Just the messaging on this one, if you'd have picked anything out like Minecraft credits, or I don't know what you could have picked, but like anything but Minecoins, and then having these little, the same bundles they have in other games that kind of imply there's these treasures you can get, and it makes it look like it's so much worse than it is. When you see the image, I'll throw it up on screen, of all of the different Minecoin bundles, it makes people feel disgusted when they're like, oh my god, Minecraft has turned into this. Obviously, once you learn more about it, you're like, oh yeah, well, I mean, it's optional, and I don't buy Minecoins because I don't care, or I do buy Minecoins Minecoins only for maps I know about, and it's like, you know, like it's just a background system of the game. It's only ever even mentioned on one screen. You never see it in anything but the store page. It's a really wonderful implementation, but calling it Minecoins, giving it the little M currency, copying every other free-to-play game. I get why they did that. They wanted to make it easier for people who play other mobile games to understand them a little bit, but that if you want to differentiate yourself, if you want to have good microtransactions, then that was just the single worst way to go. So anyway, let's next talk about just a few other little minor things here, because those are the big four issues, I'd say. Who makes Minecraft? What is Minecraft? Where is Minecraft? You know, Minecon, and then Minecoins. Which, by the way, all four of the issues I've just said, like there's the Minecraft developers, there's Minecraft the game, there's Minecon, there's Minecoins, you know, lots of similar names going on there. But let's just talk finally about, you know, a few other issues, which is that lots of things have different names depending on which version of the game you are playing. So, for instance, Super Flat in Minecraft, you know, PC is called Flat in Minecraft Bedrock. Steak is called Cooked Beef in Minecraft Bedrock. There's a lot of weird things like this, which are, you know, texture packs and resource packs, despite, you know, they are technically different, but they're similar things. There's all these minor differences that even though Minecraft is this vaguely universal game, and, you know, maybe that's just another thing where it's like helping differentiate the versions, but for a lot of people it's like, so is it a resource pack? Is it a texture pack? And honestly, I guess what I want to say here is that Minecraft, I don't know who is in charge of the names right now. Maybe it is marketing and like these are all really smart decisions. You know, they're playing 7D ping pong. I just don't understand it personally. But I mean, to me at least, it just seems like so many of these controversies are all name-based. If you just, again, if all of these names were better or if they stuck or whatever it may be, then a lot of the big problems of Minecraft wouldn't be there today. A lot of the reasons people don't like Minecraft are because of very superficial on the surface reasons. Again, like the Minecoins thing, but you can see why they believe it. If you look at the Minecon thing, you can see why people are disappointed when they hear Minecoins coming up and then they find out that it's not Minecon, it's something else. Minecraft is still one of my favorite games. It's still something I play pretty much every day on this channel. I put a lot of effort, I put a lot of time into it, and I really like Minecraft as a game, but every single time they come out with, you know, something new, the way they name it, like 9 times out of 10, I'm like, well, why is that? Even, they've recently brought out the aquatic update, but they split it into multiple phases, but they only split into multiple phases on Bedrock, even though console then follows Bedrock, that's not split into multiple phases. There's the aquatic update for PC, which you'd figure would be the same as all of the phases on Bedrock, but no, that's a separate update with different features. You know, the name system, there's 1.4 and 1.5, the 1.3 update went missing. There's all these naming problems, and every single time that something comes out, I just kind of like have my face open and go, why? What is this? Who came up with that? Because it doesn't, like, when you have a huge player base, you need to come up with stickier stuff, and having, I don't know. With that said, that's my opinions. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Maybe you love it all. I also, if you're anyone from Microsoft watching, this is constructive. Again, like I said, I love Minecraft. I want it to be more successful. I don't want it to have these huge controversies. These huge controversies are not a good thing for the game itself. And yeah, with that said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure you give it a like if you do like it, share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here, because I make videos like this one every single day on my channel. And if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.